Hey, I'm Ken.
And I'm Leanne.
This journey's with Ken and Leanne, and we're back at the house. As you can see in back of us, the roof is going on. Well, not the roof, but the metal for the roof. It's pretty exciting.
It is. I just got here, so I'm like super excited.
I yanked her out of the car, so let's do an intro real quick. Hey, but seriously, they've got the front of the porch done. They got the top of the roof almost done, and
my garage done.
The garage done. They're gonna be working on the workshop. They've been working till dark every night. They started yesterday, so
got a lot done.
Yeah, and Leanne took some video. I wasn't able to take any video when I was down here, but she's got some video, so check this out.
Today we have changed the name of Holly Hill to Windy Hill, starring Wayne, the boss, Clyde, the cut man, and me, the cameraman. Slowly moving on around the corner.
As you can see here, the only thing not done is the boxing, but that will come. But you can see they've got the ridge line on and the sides on and everything. And if you move on over to here, you can see the top of the house is done, and they're working on that porch right there. We'll take you around the side over there in a second. All right, here we are. The electrical box has been put in. It is giant, and the reason it's so big is because we're going over 200 amp service. We actually have a 250 amp service because of the workshop. I needed at least 100 to 200 amps over there in the shop, so we've got a pretty big feed going down there. So that's why it's so big. Now, it's a lot larger than we thought it would be, so we'll figure that out later, though.
As big as we thought. We knew it was going to be big, though.
Yeah.
We're just glad to see it's here.
Absolutely. So inspection on electrical supposed, and HVAC and framing is supposed to be tomorrow. I'm not so sure about that, but we'll see if it happens. Welcome to Windy Hill.
Oh my God. Oh no.
As you're about to see, we drove up on the house last night. We got an advisory. Well, we knew yesterday morning there was an advisory for 50 mile per hour plus winds.
Not good with construction.
Yeah, so, and there was a lot of rain coming down yesterday. We had a big storm come through all across the southeast. It hit a lot in Georgia. They've had 10 deaths already from flooding and stuff. But we knew there'd be some damage, so we came out here to check it out, and
we checked it out.
Yeah, so check out what we saw. So we just drove up. There was a windstorm last night, and this is what we came up on. That was up on the porch. Looks to be inside the window there now. You can see it right there. Luckily that window was open. I think that would have broken it. So we're going to look around and see what else damage there was from the windstorm last night. You can see right up here where they've been working on it, kind of twisted up the metal and messed it up a little bit on my workshop right there. The metal that was still being used, the ridgeline there, you can see it's wrapped around their Versa handler right there. As you can see, I'll turn it over here. There is just metal all down in the woods, just everywhere down there, so it all blew away. This wasn't a surprise that we came out here. We knew the wind was going to be picking up over 50 plus miles an hour yesterday. So hopefully no real damage. Let's go in the house and check and see where that ladder hit the window frame. All right, you can see right here, it seems to have damaged the outer window frame. That's not going to be good. So that's right where the screen goes in, but you know, I'm paying for a new house. I don't want that messed up there. So I guess we will see what Rick says. So you can see right here that it's wet, and this is inside our master bathroom and our laundry room. And if you go upstairs, it's wet up there, but I'm not sure if there was a leak or if it was because the upstairs window facing the rainstorm was open. So I know a lot of water got in that way. You can see right there, there's a piece of metal, and it's over by the front of the house. You saw that right next to where that ladder had gone through the window and fell off the porch there. But yeah, there's a missing piece of metal there. And then down on this end over here, it's just the corner piece is tore up and bent all up. So they'll have to fix that too. And the porta potty was knocked over. Leanne noticed this quickly when we got here today. All right, so there you have it. It wasn't as bad as we thought it would be with the kind of winds that we had. We thought the roof would just be torn off. There is, I mean, significant damage. That front window that you saw up there, that's going to have to be replaced. I'm sorry, we're getting a new house. We don't want a big ding in our front window that everyone can see walking around the front porch.
I know. So, could have been worse, and we realized that. The guys are great. We love them, but we don't need damage to keep them here longer.
Yeah.
We actually started packing up the house this morning, getting ready to come here, but, you know, we'll see.
It does make me a little bit concerned over here because the metal, although the piece right there only had screws on the top of it, it tore it off and it's bent up a little bit of other stuff. It gives me a little bit concerned being up here and living up here. Are we going to have to replace the metal roof or pieces of the metal every time a windstorm comes through? I mean, because although 50+ mile-an-hour winds, we've had worse.
Right, and well, this could be a blessing because, you know, Mason Construction has been out here this week, and, you know, we love Darren and those guys. We'll talk to them and see what we can do to prevent future damage when we have wind on Holly Hill, aka Windy Hill.
My favorite part of the whole thing is when we drove up and we saw that porta potty on its side. Leanne said, "Oh man, I have to pee."
Oh well.
So, oh well. Life goes on. We've contacted Rick and DK Mason Roofing, and they should be coming out and checking out the damage. They may wait till tomorrow. Who knows? I mean, nothing. It ain't gonna hurt anything. So.
Yep, the damage is done.
Absolutely. All right. Well, if this is your first time here, head on down and hit that thumbs up. Ring the bell so you know when stuff's coming out, and go ahead and subscribe.
Be sure that you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Journeys with Ken and Leanne.
All right. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the journey.
He's trying to run